So I've spoiled my second one rotten, and I can't get out of it. I nurse him to sleep, we co-sleep, and he wakes up many times at night looking for the breast to go back to sleep. It's exhausting. He has a very hard time napping or sleeping without the breast. He refuses the pacifier. I've tried several different kinds. Any suggestions? I will not put him in his crib and let him cry it out. Thanks in advance.
To start with, Mom, you did not spoil your child. Like, you gotta get that out of your head. Like, this little person is not spoiled at all. As one of my clients once said, you were just loving on him and you were doing the best with the tools and resources that you had at the time. But now we can help you change that. And oh, Mom, I totally agree with you. We are against putting your baby in a crib, walking out the door, and leaving them alone to cry. That is not what we're about. And everybody on my team are tear sensitive moms too.
I am.
And I am too. Like, I tried that awful method, that awful cry it out method myself, because I got so desperate 11 years ago, and my circle of influence kept saying, just put Max in the crib, walk away, let him cry. And I did break down, and I did try one day for naps, and I was left traumatized by the whole thing. So I gave it up. It wasn't successful either. He just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried endlessly and didn't sleep. And so I just went back to the rocking, bouncing, nursing, driving, using the swing, and using what I like to call temporary tools until I found a solution that I was comfortable implementing. So the unfortunate part is that I don't have a quick fix. I can't just give you a 30-second snapshot or even a 5-minute video or even a 10-minute video of illustrating what you need to do to take this dynamic that you've got going on right now to a little person that can go down for bed with a big smile on their face, wide awake in their crib, all by themselves, take that journey from an awake state to an asleep state, all by themselves, and then sleep solid through the night, wake up the next morning feeling really refreshed, and then taking the nourishment from your breast and getting comfort nursing throughout the day, if that's important to you, but then also being able to nap independent and not need the breast in order to sleep. I really wish I had a quick fix, but I'd be lying to you if I told you there was. There isn't. And in a situation like yours, I really encourage you to get professional help. And if you choose me or somebody on my team, I promise you, this is my promise on every single 15-minute call, my promise to you and anybody who's listening is that we will minimize and reduce any crying that's involved for your child. And we won't be asking you to leave them all alone in order to learn this vital and most important life skill, because that's what it is. They have to learn how to do it all on their own. And we won't ask you to leave your little person all alone to learn this beautiful skill and gift of sleep. Somebody will be in the room every step of the way if you choose to work with somebody on my team. Now, we will ask you to leave them all alone for a few minutes in the middle of the night just to see if they can fall back to sleep all on their own. But you're going to agree on the number of minutes with your consultant before you actually get started. And we'll discuss that at length in detail in the 1.5 to 2 hour upfront meeting. We get it. Everybody on my team, they're all past clients, and I'm going to tear up because even though it was 11 years ago, I struggled with that decision of letting my baby cry. I really did. And now 11 years later, I'm so grateful that I did, because that kid, he rocks it at sleep. And thankfully, Madeline didn't have to cry in order to learn to sleep because she was my second. And so I instilled habits rather than changed habits later on. And if you're interested in learning more about my newborn approach, I'd love to share that with you too one day. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry, I'm a little bit emotional, but I really...
Pam, I'm pregnant. You can't make me cry back here.
I get it. Even though it was 11 years ago and I've had 11 years of phenomenal sleep, I can go right back to how you're feeling about being exhausted, about being sleep deprived, about loving this child, but really wanting a different path. And we can help you with that path. And we can make it as loving and as simple and as practical. And what makes me unique is make it fun. Yeah.